Okay, when we're looking up this homework, okay, we're going to look up under MTS space, this is in YouTube, MTS space Precal. Now that's how I'm going to do it, just Precal. Okay, one word. Last year, I think it was under Precalculus. Okay, so if you want to look up last year's stuff, that's fine. Look up under Precalculus, but here we're going to put it, this year, we're going to put everything under Precal. And then the homework, so it's going to be HW, so space, HW 1.1, and then PG, what is it, 9? 10? 10? With no spaces, right? And then the homework, you know, I might put the PG, I'm going to be putting the PG last. Sorry. Questions, and then the question is always going to be whatever it is, 1 through 33. Now, we're only going to get through 9. So right now we're going to go 1 through 9. Now we're going to go to 33, but this video is only going to be through 9. Okay? And then page 10. And this way, if you really want to look up this one video, you should, or at least, you know, if you want to look up the videos for homework 1.1, then that's what you would put in, basically. MTS space Precal space HW 1.1. It should bring me right up, probably 4 or 5 videos, depending on how many we do today. Okay? Let's do this. A, what's the coordinate?
3, -2.
3, -2. Good. No. No. -2 is good, and 3 is good, but it's not 3 -2. It's -2 in the x direction,
So you go side to side, then
and 3.
In the book it's -3. Yeah.
Huh?
In the book it's -3.
Did I put it in the wrong place?
Nate? Dan, you gotta cut.
B's even in 1/2, 1.5. And A's on 3, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about that. So B is at 3, but 1.5. And A is at 3, -3, 3. Sorry about that. So this should still be -3, 3. Are we good now?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to have mistakes, and that's okay. Okay? Keep a good eye on me. Make sure I'm doing it right. All right, B. What's B then? Perfect. -1 and 1/2, or 1.5, and 3. Okay? What's C? C. -2.5 and 0. D. -1.5 and -3. Is that correct? E. 0.2. Good. F. 0.0. G. 2.0. H. 4. +1. And then I. 4. -1. Good? All right. That's number 1. Number 2. Guys, stay focused. We're still recording. Number 2. Okay? P lies 3 above the x-axis. Okay? So if I have a graph, 3 above the x-axis would be 1, 2, 3, right? So somewhere around here. Guys, focus. Somewhere around here. Okay? Where on that line is this going to be if it's 3 above the x-axis with the same vertical line as this point? Well, this is -6 and +7, right? Same vertical line as this point, so it's got to be this one right here. So what is that point? -6 and 3. So -6 and 3. Okay, and then I change my color. Where's my pins? I got something. Oh, here they are. The next one. P lies 4 right of the y-axis. So if I do it again, right of the y-axis, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, that means it's somewhere here. I don't know where, but somewhere on that line, right? And then the coordinate is half of its x-coordinate. Well, its x-coordinate is 4. What's half of 4? 2. Right? So it would be 4, 2. You got that? Okay? Graph this. Alright? We're doing a little graph. Okay? A scatter plot. Oh, well, that looks a little different, right? Scatter plots look like this, yeah? But they want you to do, the x's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, we really only have to go to 5, right? Because we'll just go 2001, 2005. Does that make sense? So this is our x, and this is our y. Now here's the thing, in order to fit it in here, I can't just go from 0 to 200, that would be crazy, yeah? So I look at my lowest is 129. My highest is 485. So I need to have something that goes from 129 to 485. So how about I go from 125, right, and go up by 25s? What would that give me? How many 25s? Or I start at 100 and go every 25. That would bring me 4 for each 100, and I got to go to 500, so that would be 4 times 5, 20. That's a lot of dashes. I don't want to do 20 dashes. Can I go 50? How many would that make? 10 dashes, right? Does that sound about reasonable? 10 dashes? So we'll start at 100, because we don't have to start at 0. We can start at 100, and we can go every 50 and do 10 dashes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then it's going to be 150, 200. And then I can just start going, okay, 200, 300, 400, 500, right? Does that work? Okay? And so now I can plug in the points. In 2001, let's put it in orange. So in 2001, I've got, in 2000, sorry, in 2000, right, I got 257, so somewhere right around here. 2001, I got 129, somewhere around here, right? 2002, I got 143, that's going to be right here. 2003, I got 215, that's going to be right around here. 2004, I don't know why 5 was way out there. 2002, 3, 4 is 315, that's going to be about here. in 2005 is going to be 485, which is about here. Okay? That's my scatter plot. Pretty simple. Got to know how to make a scatter plot, and then you're going to have to know how to draw a line through it and all that stuff eventually. Right? All right, reading the graph. See how, I don't know how well this is going to work. I hope really well. I've done nothing with this thing so far, so bear with me. I get a pen. Does anyone know how to do this?
Nope.
Can I write on it yet?
Nope.
Nope. So I have to take a screenshot? Don't I?
It's a smart board, so hopefully.
See.
You guys should have stuck with the old one because barely we have to do the old ones.
Well, let's read it and just go from there. How about that? And maybe another day I'll be able to write on it. Okay, the graph, which is based on the data from the Department of Energy, shows the approximate average of gasoline prices in cents per gallon. Okay? And then between 1985 and 1996, where x is equal to 0, corresponding to 85. So this is 85, 86, 87, 88. Does that make sense? Right? That's where I would write 86, 87, 88, right? Underneath it. So just remember, this is 86. Are you watching? Guys, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. So it's always 85 plus the number for the x. Okay, and then they want to know, estimate the average price in 1987. So in 1995. So 87 would be 87 minus 85 would be 2, right? So that would be here. And we go look up here, and that's like 94 cents is what they're looking for. If I look at 85 from 95, that's 10. Bam, right here. And I look up here, and it's at 120. They said 119. Am I going to make it wrong if you said 120? No. Looks like 120 to me. It's right on the dot, so I don't know. But for whatever reason, I guess maybe they see it as going a little bit lower than the vertex. Okay? B. What was the approximate percent of increase in the average price? Percent of increase. So how much did this increase? By what percent? Right? So how would we do percent of increase? Remember? Right? 1 plus R, right? 1 plus R, right? So you basically have to say 1R in this case is, we're looking at 26%. The way you find this out is you say 1 plus R, so let's go over here so we can see. 1 plus R, right, times the original, which is 0.94, right, should equal 1.19. Yeah? And then how do I figure that out? I divide it, right? Okay, so I divide it. 1.19 divided by 0.94 equals 1.26. Is it looking familiar? So 1.2659, so 66. So equals 1 plus R. So to get R, I need to subtract 1, and I get R is equal to 20.266, and so you get 26.6%, or 26.5 something, or, 26.6. Okay? And that's how we find the increase. Remember. So, what would be decrease? 1 minus R. Okay? In what year was the average price at least 110? So we look at 110 and we come around and we're like, well, in the year of 85, 86, right? 4 plus 85 is 89. From 89 to basically everything on, right? Okay? So it's saying 85, because in 85 it was more. Right? 86 it was below, but from that point, halfway through it was, but 85, and then it said, okay, yeah, 89 was 4, right? At this point onward, it's more than it. So it's higher than this line. That's all it is. That's all they're asking. Okay? That's 1 through 9. Oops. I guess I should have had it there. Yeah.
2 of the problems on that are wrong.
Uh-oh.
H and I should be 3. The 4 should be 3. Even on your board it says it's on the third one.
No. On the board it says 4.